Great and beautiful morning and evening to you all wherever you are joining me at this moment. Welcome to 410 edition of ETranzact-Investdata Trading Academy live with Ambrose. Yes, global market as we speak now has opened on a mixed note on this fourth trading day of the week. I will tell you that the oil price, as oil price pull back, equity market also have slowed down. Why yield, in fixed income, bond and others has also hit, December 4 months high or December high. You can see that there's a change in the market sentiment and also the market dynamics or intricacies is also changing not only in Nigeria, also in global environment. It tells you that investors are looking at where they can make what returns. As we are seeing that things are changing, especially as all eyes are what are on consumer price index for what for the month of March across the globe. Even though we are seeing that the US forecast was likely to to inch up again, and also we saw a stronger than expected what job report from US. That also kind of reduced the possibility of rate cut because all eyes are that seeing what oil price is doing, oil price hitting almost 6 months high. This has a way of also influencing prices of goods that have as a lot of cost coming from what from energy, affecting inflation, and that is why we see that the possibility of Fed in their next meeting cutting rate is very slow or very slim. But we believe that EU also so looking at yes, they might not also cut, they might leave it kind of stable in their next meeting on Thursday. But also we are seeing that the inflation figure I mentioned from EU also looking positive. We are seeing that almost too much low is expected. For me, it's a good one for that environment. But for Asia, we are seeing that Asia market is a bit stable in terms of price of stocks. Why? Because of what all others, what is happening what in other markets, especially trading, or kind of trailing what is happening in US market, also in Europe. It's also what's also affecting the stock in Europe as to speak. But in all, I see that US bond has hit their high since November and steady December as investors continue to find a way in terms of betting forward rate hike in US. Also, I see that as I told you earlier, that in Europe, I see that the index there is also looking up. As we said that that this fall in inflation also might leave rates unchanged in their next meetings. We are coming up on this Thursday. We are seeing in Britain also. We are seeing that also nearly all the stocks in that month are also missed as to speak. For US market right now, as to speak now, has also slowed down. As also all eyes on what on inflation. Then you have seen the Labour's report last week for all eyes on inflation. If this also will further trigger or kind of make Fed to extend their possibility of a rate cut this year again. All eyes are still on June before, but with this inflation has seen and also the economic data that I monitored recently from US, the possibility that no rate cut will be postponed or also will be or hike will also resurface any moment from now, depending on what the inflation that all eyes are today this week. That also give a clear information of where the market in that environment will. But generally, stock market across the globe, I'll tell you, have started what on a rocky note in this second quarter as risk for broader conflict the Middle East has pushed oil price up even as we speak now that yes because of the peace discussion that has just that had before this coming holiday, but that the price of oil has also has kind of pulled back have pulled back to around $90, almost around $92. It is 6 months, but that's pulled back, and feel that this also will continue. This oscillation in oil price will continue as far as this conflict in the Middle East and that of Ukraine and Russia will continue. And this also is all the central banks also looking at. There is a serious concern for what for the economic measures in that economy. Knowing that strong economic data also add more confidence to the investor, but a concern somehow that it might allow many central banks also to increase the rate, but to increase rate if inflation is going to go up. But also all eyes are saying that they should lower borrowing costs so that they can drive the economy. That is important of what rate cut. But let's see what the data that will come will also give more insight. As I said earlier, oil price has fall this Monday or pull back this Monday as a result of the political tension, easing, somehow, in Israel, to draw, as Israel withdraw more soldiers from the northern, southern Gaza. These are the things that also is affecting the market this morning and oil price also as to speak. Hopefully that generally, let's see how the market will go. But I believe this period, especially this is the full first trading week, we're seeing activities in terms of geopolitical tension. See what is happening in Taiwan, and China and all those stuff. US also and China. So I believe that these are things that will shape the market going to the future. But I'll still tell you that the possibility of rate cut in this June also by Fed is somehow looking slim. But because of what? Because of expected inflation figure, any inch up again might also delay. But like I said, the likelihood that rate will continue to go high in the 10 years US Treasury yield and not as good was expressing here, but likely, but we have to play smart. That certain rotation will continue and that of prosperous advancement continue in this second quarter. Don't forget that all eyes are still on first quarter results in this domain, both in Asia, also in US. All eyes are what under Q1 number to see how these numbers are going to shape the market, especially from the banking sector. We're seeing to see number that will give a clue for what to expect. And don't forget that it is the earnings of the company will give you what the GDP is going to be at the end of the day. That's why all eyes are still on this Q1 number. That's why that most markets have opened lower this morning. We saw, I think there's a mixed market. But good thing is that Fed is meeting also to comment. Minutes will comment on Wednesday. When the minutes also come, also will give more clarity for what to do. But expect that more clue will be given whether there will be potential rate cut or not from the men. But don't forget that the hawkish statements from Fed officials as well. As like I told you now, Friday hot or red, we call it hot red or red or better than stronger than expected, as I've said earlier. Payroll number has also resulted to traders and reducing expectation for rate cut in June. Like I've said earlier, these are the things that are driving matured market right away. But coming back to Africa market is mixed, and NGS is not left, behind because NGS, as I speak now, is also have opened slightly, in the red. We see that the market open on the board. Despite that we're having a market in Ghana at a equal level, the decliner line and an advancer line are equal at this point. 7 users don't but still, I think that the market is still a bit dull this morning as well as that what will trigger positive sentiment in the market. We expect that numbers will come. But I'll tell you, as far as are still on the reforms on the government and also the economic data that is managing. Yes, we have seen missed full year results that have been released so far, and also have a few insights what we're likely to see for Q1 in Nigeria market here. That's the thing that is shaping the market. But I believe that most of the companies have given notification for their board meeting towards next week for their Q1 number. That will also be another thing that will give a clear direction where the market is going also in this period. Because don't forget that Q1 number is as important as also the full year number. Why? It gives an insight where the company is starting from on the first note for the new financial year to guide investors on what to do. Yes, we know that our banks are smart, but in terms of reading number, but now that most of them are still to read their full year. Yes, we know that the first quarter is not that account might come with a period or time that end of before 31st of April. But we believe that let's see what happens between now. But also all eyes are still on March inflation data after the report from Stamping have shown that yes, business activities remain flat for the month of March. Almost the same thing what we saw in February. These are the things that will show us. And don't forget that this rate hike also a kind of push fund away from the private sector. These are the things that the market is also experiencing. We're looking at looking at our money flow, the money flow on a daily chart. I've told you that money is leaving the market on a daily basis. But on a weekly chart, is still very the market is still very strong. Looking at the fund that is in the market on a weekly chart. We want to understand all this as we go into our discussion fully. Before we go into numbers, we have seen a few numbers we want to discuss today, especially from the tech company. We're looking at the number that came from Chams and that of ETranzact. We look at it, investors to know that sector rotation is very, very important, and these are part of what you need to work to know what to do exactly. You are seeing that these companies in this sector are also moving from negative earnings to positive earnings. They're also going to guide you what to do. That's why we want to look at them. Before going to look at this number, open there, I want to look at what is the market doing here in Nigeria. As we speak now, market is, as I said earlier, is what is relatively down, slightly down, in red. And I say that the market breadth is equal. Why means equal? That means at equilibrium 7-7. Then until we go to the month to the university who have upper hand, sellers and buyers are almost at peak, at par at this point. But let's see what happens. If you look at the the index is trading at 130,000, no, 130,380.54, and the market is down by 57.13 basic point as we speak right away. This division of the market, but I believe that no market has all it takes to rebound. Like I say, when you see a market that is so dicey, also I think that the market is also entering also what we call over sold region. You're looking at the daily chart, it also tell you that possibility that funds start coming back to the market is very, very high any moment from now. Market is down by 0. No, 0, no, 0.05 or 0.06, sorry. Accumulated 0.1 now because of that sample 5. These are the but if you look at the top losers, I told you that 7.7, we're seeing that ABP building no mortgage is leading with 9.7% down, followed by the initial PLC and also Chams also down. We're seeing the mutual benefit and also on-hold PLC. These are the stocks that are in the red now. But if you look at the gainer stars, we're seeing that CWG is up by 5.9%, followed by Wapik Insurance. We're seeing as a liquid insurance also 5.6. IQ Insurance is about 4.4%, and also Veteran. That insurance company are the one topping the gainer stars at this hour. For me, it's a signal to investors on what to do when it comes to sector rotation. Yes, in terms of activities, in terms of volume, I think that ABB, build is also leading by almost 137, 137 million shares traded so far. Then also, we're seeing the assets traded about 13.9 million shares as we speak. Transcorp have also done 8.6 million shares. UCAP have done 6.6 million shares, and the FBNH, at 31 naira have done 6.1 million shares as we speak at this hour. This is the state of the market. Because of time, people look at the numbers I've said it earlier. We start from looking at what the number that came from ETranzact and the Chams are in the same category or in the same sector of we call them the ICT sector in the market, but these are more of a payment platform adopting the technology. All these are what they are doing, making platform helping government and others to have a clear financial system where they can also track their revenue and other stuff. This is what is also, it's not only Nigeria, we're seeing the power of tech business across the world. These are the ones that are coming up in Nigeria, even CWG and others, but also we saw the result that came from Unilever. Unilever will still deliver later either on Friday, but today let's take on these two companies that are in the same industry and show so that it's unique in their numbers, so that will also guide us on addition. If you look at the revenue of ETranzact, you can see that there's a kind of an upward movement from 22.5 billion to 33.91 billion in 2023. This is an increment that is also like more than it's also in 2 digits and also in green. For me, it's a good one. But if you look at also down and look at the profit after tax, move from 1.17 billion to 2.2 billion. You can see that this is also an impressive performance. And come down to look at the why we look more on the profit, what we call EPS, is because after company have taken care of their cost of operation, expenses, other things, then you now come and look at what tax. After they take their part, what is left is called the cost of that tax. You divide it by the numbers of shares in issue, you get your earning per share. That will tell you what if they want to share the profit. But don't forget that most companies don't share everything out. It's a percentage of their earnings that they share, so they can retain earnings for expansion. You can see that if you look at this figure that is displayed here, that the EPS of each other move from 16 to what to 20, from 16 kobo to 24 kobo. Yes, you might say it's very low, but I tell you it's a sign of recovery already and also stability in the company. Further, don't forget that I don't say that don't play with your balance sheet. To feel that how report it is, if you come to value, what matters that you want to see that what is the retained earnings of this company. Some of them are having a carrying accumulated loss. The accumulated loss, is it increasing or declining? If you look at this number after seeing the total assets and liability, come and look at what is the shareholders' equity. That to show you, because this is where there is possibility of dividend. You will know even when they are in profit, you can see that their accumulated loss have dropped significantly. Even when there's what we call a financial receipt account for 2022, but seeing that they have dropped from as high as 2.7 billion, let's say 2.7 billion to just 400 496.66 million. It's a good move that you can see that as they are returning back to what to positive. It's a pointer that where these companies are going. And don't forget that the shareholding structure of this company is also very, very tight. That you have it at the back of your mind that when you see it's something that have the price stability and upper movement is stronger than whether that is very loose or they have enlarged share in issue. Also, what is very important order I think that you must look at the cash flow of any company. Look at this cash flow for each other. I will tell you that they are still for a negative cash flow of 4.68 billion to 2.56 billion. For me, it's a good one for this company at the end of their 2023 financial year. All eyes are still on Q1. Yes, because they are still having a negative or accumulated accumulated loss, but dividend possibility is still very slim. But I tell you, already with this number, we are not expecting to see dividend. But we see that where the company is going is what matters. So that's why we are sharing it with you. Yes, quickly look at what has happened in Chams for also the current same period. Look at the number that came from Chams. This is exactly what investors will look at. You see Chams top line move from 5.79 billion to 10.47 billion in 2023. This area you can see the percentage growth there. Very tremendous, very good. And at the end of the day, you can see that even we are taking cost of sales, other expenses, other income that came to them, and all. At the end of the day, they have moved from a negative one, a negative earnings of 375.24 million toward 20.22 million in 2023. This is a good sign of where this company is headed. For me, this is what matters a lot that investors should always consider. When you see a company that is moving from consistently, look at the number that migrated from this company in 2023 on the quarterly basis, it's pointed to where they are going and put a full year result out to confirm that this company is also heading somewhere. So the number we're seeing now, for me, this is where you should be knowing that tech is where things are happening. Don't forget that last year last year that this company with Union London Union Credit also will go into business together. It's a plus also for them. I believe that these are the places that investors should looking at the prices that we're seeing now. And also don't forget that these are new opportunities and these are growth companies that there's potential for their price to go further high. That means you don't look down this kind of company, rather take advantage of their movement in earnings that also in taking your decision so that it will guide you in taking your in taking your decision. Yes, like I said, if you look at here, you can see that why we are not expecting dividends that they are still having they are still having a accumulated loss on their book. But I believe that as they are coming back to profit, that will start netting their accumulated loss down. And at the end of the day, they turn to profit. Let's see what happened in the result I showed you for for ETranzact. You can see how it has moved. This is how you should also know exactly what to do when you are looking at this number, so that at the end of the day, it become a better place for you. Come down and see also the operating cash flow for this company from almost negative 3.65 billion in 2022 to almost 533.92 million naira into today. Says that the company has improved from a negative earnings to a positive earnings. It tells you that this is what is these are what you look at, because when a company cash flow is positive and earnings is positive, it's important with their body. When you see that it's kind of a disconnect between earnings and cash flow, you also have to think twice in that regard. For me, there's potential in this sector. Also have to look the way of these companies here and also change our investment decision and also look at how we can put them in our portfolio. As I say, portfolio rotation will continue in any market, any day, anytime. Yes, back to look at what is happening on the live chart, on the market as we speak now. I think that the market is already looking at the chart alone without any indicator, looking at the index action alone, you can see that they're already pulling back. But it's a strong level here it is now. This is what we call another major support level around 101,295. That is the major place that we'll see a breakout that will not confirm a clean or decline. As you look at the market is still at the decision phase right away as we speak. But let's call other indicators that will give us more insight on what's happening to the market this hour. Yes, I see that the first 4 trading days last week, we saw that market was in red. And today also we are seeing that market is already in that mood. Market is quiet, and we are seeing that the bear and the bull are fighting who will dominate at par as we speak right away now. Let's see how the market will go. With this chart, with our indicators, we know exactly what to do right away. We change our money, our key line to what? To 8 before we continue our discussion. Yes, if you look at our T line now, you can see that the market is slightly below the T line. Yeah, I can see it now. I can see for most trade days, the market has been, below the T line. You can see it yourself here. But if this is a good sign that market trying to resist decline, at the end of the day, we will know. We'll see the market is always flat here. You can see that's why the market is still very, very flat as I told you at the beginning. But if you look at the chart right away, the money flow index is looking now sharply down, below 50, around 35. That funds have left the market, on a daily chart. And also, I see that market is also on MACD. MACD is also bearish right away. MACD is bearish as we speak right away now. That you know exactly what to do. Looking at MACD, bearish, and also money flow is looking down. Say that the market is somehow as we speak now. But looking at the index action, slightly below the T line, just so that the market momentum has changed. These are the things that we like. We don't trade market without from momentum. Momentum is very, very key in any market as we speak. These are the states of the market, but look at the different time frame to see. We're looking at the 1 hour time frame now to see what the market is doing. On 1 hour time frame, market has remained below the T line for how many can see. Showing that the market is relatively weak. On the shorter time frame, 1 hour, you see that that's also MACD is also trying to look up for a speak now. Is still also on what on market is still what on 1 hour that MACD is still what bearish, and money flow is already giving us a sign. And when you see money flow around it, what it tells you say that it's also already oversold in using the lines to read the market. But most I tell that I use another to use my momentum. For this, you can see that yes, front are the market, and this was front that front start looking up again. But if we look at let's look at 5-minute chart. That is shortest one. 5-minute chart, you can see that market is also on MACD is bearish. MACD is bearish, and it's also trading below the T line, and money flow is still up marginally. For me, around fine above 50. But look at 2 hours and also 4 hours to conclude the class with also looking at what is happening in the insurance stock. We see that there's a positive trend for that insurance stock as we open the top line and see that they are dominating. Also, you can look at here this 1 hour, 2 hour chart. Market is still below the T line, and MACD also, you can see that MACD is also bearish, and also money flow is also looking at what money flow is looking down sharply. Then finally look at the 4 hours before we look at any other individual stocks. This is for the market. Market can see that the trend remains that market is weak, and that market is weak, we trade with caution. But because the dividend period, target those dividend paying stock for income investor. For traders, wait for the stock to touch their support level for you don't catch a falling knife. But there are company that has potential, either because of one reason or the other. As we are looking at margin acquisition in this market, which I said our banking sector go to provide a lot of opportunity. We have to also trade with caution. That means as you are trading, always keep fund in your portfolio to wait for this opportunity to come so that you can cash on this opportunity. It's very, very important. Quick one, we'll look at the ICO insurance, because let's look at ICO insurance. Permit us to look at Master also to see, because we are seeing insurance sector remaining green. Even as at the end of the week, it's only sector that goes green. Says that also for me it's a good one that sector. Look at the ICO. ICO is also marginally above the T line, fine, and we are seeing that MACD is also going already going bearish. Looking at the way it is, that means we have to also watch this first stop of MACD and price action above the T line, and money flow is relatively high around 69 point. For me, it's a good one for the stock. And this is what at 4 hours chart. If you look at 1 hour chart for the stock, or 1 hour chart, you can see that MACD is already a sign that something happening. You can see your MACD here. This histogram tells that it's ascending also for me. And money flow also can look up here where it is on 1 hour. That for me, there's a good news for ICO. If you are there, just with your position and also what you have to see. There's most of our time. People look at the Master. Sorry, look at Master. Look at Mansard also. Mansard as I speak now, it's already around 50 this morning, almost around 5 naira 95 kobo. Let's wait. This is talk out for the consider MACD is already on the 1 hour. It's already low across the looking at the bullish MACD. We are seeing money flow is still around 38, 39, looking down slightly on a 1 hour chart. It's also a good side. Let's also look at the 4 hour chart for for 4 hour chart. You can see something. I can see that also that 95, 95 was still staying there for this time. Once it break out this stronger resistance level here and cross now profile a new trend, you can see that here between here the stock is in between blue and bearish. Once you confirm it, for money flow is feeding almost everything. For me, one is entering this stock on the 4 hour chart. For me, it's not a bad stock to watch. Keep your eyes on it. But finally, look at what is happening. What in what's happening in Zenith Bank as all eyes are on Zenith Bank number. That's what is happening in Zenith right away. As banking stocks have been hit last week, Zenith Bank on forward chart, you can see that stock is trading below the T line. We see that MACD has become bearish. And money flow is looking around 55. Good reversal is possible depending on the strength of the numbers we're expecting for the payout. But on the 1 hour chart, it also confirm what the state of the market for 1 hour. For 1 hour chart, we said we are seeing that the stock price will gather momentum here. That's also the market is also looking up. Our money flow is looking up at 65, at 63.44. The stock was seeing a positive trend line here to see that the stock is trending up on the 1 hour chart. If you draw a line from here, it's also tell you that the stock is too strong. But to watch and see the full year number. On this note, we call it a day on this point. This I say see you on Friday, and also to our Muslim brother, enjoy your holidays. As also God have answered our prayer, as you have seen. God have seen you through your fasting period. I think God answer all our prayer and enjoy your holidays. See you on Friday, hopefully by God's grace. Bye. Enjoy the rest of your trading days.